Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. We are from Group 5. We'll present about the reflection from our project, which is how to communicate with stress. Okay, let's proceed. First of all, let me introduce my group member, which consists of me also, Nur Natasha binti Abdul Rashid. Second, Nurin Hana Farzana binti Amri. Third, Nur Ain Shafika binti Rosdi, and the last one is Nur Kafina Atifa binti Kamaruzzaman.
So to start, I would like to give our objective for this product. First, our first objective is to identify the root problems of the stress issue among the adolescents. Second, to spread awareness of stress among the adolescents. Third, to give more understanding on the issue of stress and how to communicate with.
So for our intervention, we are doing two projects. The first one is a personality test via Google Form, and the second one is a video that we uploaded on a YouTube channel. So for the personality test via Google Form, we are doing a survey between a teenager between 13 to 21 years old. In the survey, we ask some questions regarding stress. For example, how do they handle their stress, the symptoms, and also the factors that could lead them to stress. For the video that we uploaded on the channel, we provide more information about stress, the symptoms, and also ways to handle the stress. And this is the analysis of survey results. We had 43 responses. 81.4% of them is 90 to 21 years old. 11.6% of them are 16 to 18 years old, and 7% of them are 13 to 15 years old. And for our survey, we have female and male, 90.7% female and 9.3% male. And this is a list of schools that had responded to our survey. Some of them are from USM, from UTEX, and more. And this is our first question. The first question is, do you always get stressed? So we had 49 responses, and we had three options to choose. The first, yes, no, or maybe. So 57.1% of them answered yes, 16.3% of them answered no, and 26.5% of them answered maybe. For the second question, we asked them if yes, how they cope with the stress. So we have 49 responses, and some of the answers are sleep, watching funny videos, eating, stargazing. I listen to music and stay in my room, take a deep breath, and try to relax. So most of them answered to listen to do things that make them happy, and also do their hobby. The third question is, we ask them, do you know that it is possible to talk with your stress? So we had 49 responses. We have three options to choose, yes, no, or maybe, and 38.8% of them answered no, 28.6% of them answered yes, and 32.7% of them said maybe.
This is review a Google Form survey from a question 4. As we can see here, totally the response for this question is more focused to commitment student to be a factor that lead them to stress. Next, this is the pie chart result about who or what helped target most in coping with their stress. This is review result for question 6 in Google Form survey that we share to them. This survey focused to detect the symptom stress that they face. Then this is survey for question 7 from our sharing Google Form. This is survey about how they relieve their stress. As we can see here, for example, sleep, talk to their friend, go out, and so on. Now this is question 8. This survey is more to know our target hope for adolescents that facing with their stress.
Hi everyone, I'm Nur Ain Shafika binti Rosdi. So I will explain about the analysis of video result in more detail. Okay, so this is our second e-product for our intervention project on how to communicate with stress. Okay, we create this video through Photune and we upload it on YouTube. Okay, so Alhamdulillah, we got 101 views in 10 days and we got 34 likes, and we also got all positive comments from our viewers. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so in this video we provide more information about stress, which is we provide the symptom of stress. Okay, we also provide the solutions that could be taken to deal with stress. Okay, so why we create this video? Okay, we create this video because we want to raise awareness among adolescents on how important it is for them to communicate with stress, because it absolutely will influence their life both in negative and positive way. So they can be more aware about this issue next time. So maybe this video cannot help them completely to deal with their stress, because of different individuals will come out with different problems and different solutions. But I think this video can provide some recommendations on how to deal with stress, so they can choose what is the most suitable ways for them to deal with the stress. Okay, so maybe after they watch this video, they can create their own way to deal with stress, and sometimes some individuals cannot copy the other solution. Okay.
So my reflection on this issue is, in my opinion, stress is definitely an issue that needs to be taken seriously. It is important for us, especially adolescents, to manage and to find ways of solution to cope with your stress. For example, you can find a good listener or someone that you are comfortable to talk about your problems, to talk about your daily life with. As we all know, adolescents nowadays, they tend to keep their feelings with the thought that they do not want to burden others with their problem, and this actually could lead to depression, and maybe the worst case, they might end up committing suicide. So our objective to make this project is, adolescents should know how to manage their stress, and they at least need to know the symptoms, which can help them to identify and offer help and guidance to manage their stress.
Through this intervention, I able to learn more about the issue stress, and I also got some tips on how to manage the stress. And I hope our e-products could at least help some people out there to know themselves better and to know more about this issue stress and get to handle and manage their stress.
There is no denying that the project has had a very positive impact on us as project maker and the public, especially the student. The proof is the project has to some extent helped and provided early exposure to how a person can identify their stress and way to communicate with it. This sharing of knowledge on how to communicate with stress has opened their eyes of all of us, especially students who are synonym with this symptom because of their commitment as students. However, not forget that the project also brings many benefits, especially to my team members while implementing it, where the project implementation process has fostered a cooperative attitude between group members, tolerance, good communication, leadership, and so on.
Reflection by me, Nur Ain Shafika binti Rosdi. Okay, so through this project, I believe that I learned a lot of things. Yeah, for example, I believe that I learned a lot on how to cooperate with other members in a group. At the same time, I'm so happy that I can provide something to adolescents, which is help them to deal with their stress. And one more important is I believe that our final product could help adolescents to be more aware on this matter. And also I hope adolescents can deal with their stress before it becomes more worse. And please don't let stress ruin your bright future. Let's fight stress together.
That's all from us. Thank you.
Created using Powtoon.